Here at Cotswold Classic Cars. See John, and I think the Aston Martin, when I drove in, I saw was not quite ready. It's put on a very important telephone conversation.
Mike you up. So we're going to go down the paint shop, have a look on our monthly update. We've got to move this Aston, which the client wants to use it as his daily driver this summer. It's going to be. We're actually just shifting there. That engine came out of that chassis in about 1974. Drove it straight home to his garage and then stripped the car. And he's been restoring it ever since. Now with our help, we're just actually putting it together for him, but he's done a lot of the restoration work on the individual components himself. It's actually a Meadows engine. Incredibly heavy, cast iron engine.
Barry's taking all the weight himself.
We get a lot of projects in that we never stripped, and we're asked to put them back together. So,
just knowing what bits are there and what.
Yeah, exactly.
You never know what you're going to be left with, do you?
Yeah. I think we'll leave them in peace while they scratch their heads. That pagoda we're just finishing, that should be out fairly soon. Engine build, respray, welding, all sorts of work on that.
A Heather Jag has appeared whilst you've been in the shed.
No, it's the Heather Jag. So this has been here a few times doing bits and pieces. Great car, great client. Comes over from Wales to see us. Quite an unusual colour, quite a pastel colour really.
Yeah, it's nice.
This time it's been in for the independent rear suspension. So that was dropped and serviced, bushes replaced, seals replaced, UJs replaced, and the brakes. So the brakes are inboard and they're a bit of a nightmare. So you have to drop that to do them. So if you're doing the brakes on your Jag, do it all properly when you drop them out. This saloon car that Jaguar produced set the benchmark for saloon cars even to this day. They're voted the best saloon car in the world in, I think it's Motor Magazine in America in about 75. So quiet, so comfortable, smooth, ride the bumps really well with the suspension system, long wheelbase. And they set the benchmark, I think, to this day. And I say to this day because if you drive this now, it's still really good even compared to its contemporaries. So if you're looking for a classic saloon car, get one of these. You won't go far wrong. Right, let's go. We were sorting out a few water leaks and bits and pieces. They were more prone to water leaks, whereas the modern stuff is very seldom you'll get a water leak. And you can actually get water leaks when a car is parked uphill. It has a water leak. And when it's on the flat or downhill, it doesn't have a water leak because of the way the water runs through the body of the car. We've even had instances where the car was fine and it only had a water leak when you drove it because the air pressure around the windscreen forced the water up the glass and then leaked in.
Right, okay.
But it stood still, it was fine. So you do a water leak test and it's like, yeah, it's fine, it's great, and drive down the road and it's dripping water. So they say in film, do not work with children or animals. I can add classic cars to that because yesterday this ran beautifully and then today we got a little misfire. Oh. So we'll have to look at that.
And did it come in for that issue? No.
No, it didn't, no.
And that's the problem, isn't it? Is then the customers then like, oh, so you magically found a misfire whilst it was in, did you?
Well, it's actually good for the cars to break down on me. I prefer they break down on me than my customers. So that's always a good thing when I'm stood on the side of the road with a broken down classic, because that's my job. That's actually a V580 Vantage engine. So it's an updated spec. It's actually, it's a 72 DBS. So I believe when David Brown sold Aston, and the DBS became an AM V8, but there was a set of 20 or 30 badges, and some of the cars were continued to be badged a DBS before they became AMs. Now there's going to be some bobble hatters out there that are going to correct me. Carry on, please correct me. But there is a number of DBS Astons produced after the sale of the company from David Brown.
Okay. They may also not like the fact then that you fitted a manual gearbox from somewhere from America.
Yeah, it was an auto, and we developed and fitted our own 6-speed manual. This car is featured before on our site, and it drives fantastically. It's really, really good, really quick, great colour combination and stuff. It's a fabulous car.
That's part of the issue, isn't it? Everyone sees them as being these sort of like manic sports cars, but actually there's 3-speed, was it a 3-speed automatic?
3-speed
like
auto, slush box.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you lost so much performance. Really good GT car, they really are. They're much bigger body than the DB6 that it replaced. Into the paint shop, let's go. I see you've found another one. We've had this in and out for various jobs over the years. Paintwork, the finishes on the dash go sticky. This era of supercars is there wasn't many around. So there was the XJ 220, Ferrari F40, Countach Diablo, and McLaren F1. And that was more or less your supercars. Now, there are so many out there, I couldn't tell. You know, Ferrari are launching a model every other week, and Lamborghinis, and I don't know. So, and they're all whiz bang pop super quick. But these were more special because there just wasn't the numbers. And the values of XJ 220s have really gone up, the values of these have gone up. I think they're just more iconic. And of course, they were the original Lambo doors. Get this one out. Here we go. Yeah, see. Iconic car, isn't it? Absolutely.
Do you know what? I've absolutely no idea.
The problem we've got is when we're trying to match the original colour, which is now like 50, 60 years ago, the chemical makeup of the paints is no longer made like that. So to get an exact match, don't physically make the compounds because the compounds will be outlawed. What you find is the fleck will be slightly not as coarse, or so that's that one back for test driving.
They've just been painting a Rolls-Royce and it's finished, ready to go out. But I want to film it out here, but they don't want it to get wet. And it's quite grey behind me, but hey ho, here it comes.
Nick's been on this Rolls for about 2 or 3 months. This is a project that came to us from another restoration company, and they wanted us just to do the bodywork.
It's a 1964 Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud 3 Chinese eye. You can tell the Chinese eye by the lovely slanty eyes.
I'm not sure we can say that, Nick, but just carry on.
Yeah,
just carry on.
yeah.
It's
not
yeah.
politically correct, but in '64 it was quite.
Because it's historic, you're allowed to say that.
But it's a coach-built body, so the body was built by Park Ward Mulliner as opposed to Rolls-Royce. Rolls-Royce just did all the mechanicals. And basically we've taken it from bare metal all through the stages and up into final paint. It's as close to the original colour as we could get. It should have been Rolls-Royce Regal Red, and we've matched it to that. So as again, with these old colours, tinters aren't available, so we have to get as close as we possibly can.
It's just the hours it takes to refinish, priming, repriming, the hours that go into it, and then the actual putting the paint on, which transforms the car, is a relatively quick job. But if you haven't done that, if you haven't done the refinishing properly, you don't get that lovely flat straight lines that we've got on it. We're going to put her back in and wrap her up before the showers come and get us. Yeah, it's pretty black over there.
In your own time, John.
A couple of the cars in the body shop, and that's this Audi and the Jag. I love cars with quite strong family stories, and this car is own new, same owner. It's done something like 450,000 miles, been all over Europe. It's come to us for restoration works to the body. I think there's a body kit going on it, a few little upgrades. He loves it. It's a great, comfortable car, well engineered. Though this isn't quite classic status, it surely will be. And what will happen with this being a saloon car is not many will survive. Audi build great cars, especially of this era. Good body shell protection, good engineering. And then finally, we've got this Jag belonging to yours truly. This is a 1990 XJR. I've owned this since about 2004, 2005. done many miles in it, and then a few years ago head gasket went, and then I thought, well, the engine bay needs some welding, and then we went painting the engine bay, and then we did a full engine rebuild, and it's gone on from there. Now we're going to convert it onto a modern ECU, and the reason for that to improve miles per gallon. We've actually increased the compression ratio. I'm also converting it from an auto box to a manual gearbox. So all these little conversions and bits and pieces take time. We've actually gone to an electronic butterfly here. By integrating modern electronics onto it, it will be a smoother running car, less complicated, more reliable. Reliability on this was always fantastic. Although these Jags, people would often complain that they were unreliable, I never had issue with this. It never let me down. I did a good number of miles in it. Thank you for watching me ramble on over the last 20 minutes. Thank you for Tom for editing out all the crap.
Yeah, something like that.
Thank you for the son who's got his hat on today.
Yeah.
So this is quite cool. And
see you next month in even more sunshine.
yeah, we will. We will see you next month in sunny, hot June, and with yet more hot cars at CCCR.
Like it. Just whilst John's sorting out the next scene, so I thought I'd get in here.
Let Rich help you. Yeah, that'd be great. I'm going to do, yeah.
You don't want long legs if you drive.
Tom.
Yeah, oh, sorry.
I've caught you doing what we as men do. We sit in supercars and dream.
I was just basically just checking what angle you got to be to get the crotch shot.